Michael Flynn, judge suggests ex-Trump aide sold out U.S. A judge has suggested U.S. President Donald Trump's former national security advisor sold out his country when he lied to the FBI about Russia contacts. The judge agreed to postpone sentencing upon request from Michael Flynn's lawyers at court in Washington, D.C. Flynn pleaded guilty in December 2017 to lying about his contacts with the Russian ambassador to the U.S. He is the first Trump administration figure to face sentencing in the probe into alleged Kremlin election meddling. Hours before the hearing, President Trump tweeted to Flynn, "Good luck today in court." The Republican president regularly criticizes the U.S. Justice Department investigation into whether he or his aides colluded with an alleged Russian plot to sway the 2016 U.S. election in Mr. Trump's favor. What happened in court? Flynn was due to be sentenced on Tuesday, but blistering comments from the judge led the former national security advisor's legal team to scramble for a postponement. Judge Emmett Sullivan agreed to reschedule the sentencing for 13 March. Special counsel Robert Mueller, who is leading the Russia investigation, had asked for Flynn to be spared prison time. Mr. Mueller's office cited Flynn's substantial cooperation with the inquiry and career of military service. However, Judge Sullivan told Flynn, "This is a very serious offense. A high-ranking senior official of the government making false statements to the FBI while on the physical premises of the White House." At one point, Judge Sullivan asked the prosecutor whether the special counsel's office had ever considered charging Flynn with treason. The judge told Flynn, "Arguably, you sold your country out." Judge Sullivan also said, "He can't hide my disgust, my disdain for the offense." Flynn reaffirmed his guilt in court and said he was aware at the time of his FBI interview that lying to them was a crime. Last week, his legal team had argued that investigators never made clear to him it was a crime to lie, and had discouraged him from having a lawyer present. But prosecutors had hit back in court documents. "He does not need to be warned. It is a crime to lie to federal agents to know the importance of telling them the truth." In a Fox News interview on Tuesday, White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders said Flynn had been ambushed by FBI agents who broke every standard protocol they have. A small group of protesters were outside court, holding a large inflatable rat, while other demonstrators turned out in support of Flynn. What did Flynn do? The retired U.S. Army three-star lieutenant general lied to FBI agents about his conversations with the Russian ex-ambassador to the U.S., Sergei Kislyak. He falsely told investigators in January 2017 that he had not discussed U.S. sanctions against Moscow with Mr. Kislyak before Mr. Trump had taken office, according to his plea agreement. Flynn also lied about his request to Mr. Kislyak that Russia delay or block a vote at the United Nations on a resolution condemning Israeli settlements. He was also accused of conducting illegal paid lobbying for Turkey during the campaign. But Flynn was left off Monday's indictment of two of his business partners for illegally working for Turkey. How is Flynn relevant to the Mueller inquiry? In addition to the possible collusion line of inquiry, the special counsel is understood to be scrutinizing whether Mr. Trump or aides sought to obstruct justice by blocking scrutiny of Flynn. Former FBI Director James Comey has said that Mr. Trump asked him, "I hope you can see your way clear to letting this go, to letting Flynn go." Mr. Comey has said he believes the president was trying to shut down the inquiry into Flynn's unlawful contacts with a foreign government. Mr. Trump denies he held any such conversation about Flynn with the former FBI director. Mr. Comey's surprise firing by Mr. Trump in May 2017 led to the special counsel being appointed by the U.S. Justice Department.